Imagine a place of unearthly beauty, waters as red as wine, surrounded by a volcanic landscape that seems ripped from another planet. A perfect mirror reflecting the sky and mountains with hypnotic clarity. But this beauty is a mirage, a perfect death trap. Welcome to Lake Natron, a place where water does not give life, but freezes it in time. A lake so lethal that it turns those who submerge themselves in it into limestone statues, preserved forever in an eternal gesture of agony. How is it possible that a lake, the universal symbol of life, becomes such a macabre natural preservation chamber? The answer lies not in a curse, but in a chemistry so extreme it defies everything we know. To understand the deadly nature of Lake Natron, we have to talk about something we all live with daily: pH. Think of the pH scale as a thermometer for acidity or alkalinity. In the center, at 7, is pure neutral water. Below, towards 0, are potent acids, like lemon juice or vinegar. And above, towards 14, are alkalis, caustic substances. The water in your swimming pool, for example, has a slightly alkaline pH, around 7.5. The ammonia you use for cleaning may be an 11.5. Now, get ready. Lake Natron has a pH ranging from 9 to 10.5, but at its most extreme, it can approach 12. It is so alkaline that it's practically liquid soap. It's like immersing yourself in a mixture of bleach and concentrated baking soda. Human skin cannot withstand that. It acts as a caustic, burning tissues and eyes immediately. But alkalinity is only part of the story. The real magic, or rather the real nightmare, lies in its unique mineral composition. Natron is not a freshwater lake. It is the legacy of a nearby volcano, Al Doinyo Lengai, the mountain of God in the local Maasai language. This volcano does not erupt common lava. It spews so-called natrocarbonatic lava, rich in sodium and potassium carbonates. For millennia, rain has washed these minerals directly into the lake. Since the lake has no outlet to the sea, water only escapes through evaporation, leaving behind a thick, supersaturated soup of salts. That whitish crust seen from the air is not ice, it's salt. Pure salt. And this is where the most terrifying phenomenon occurs: preservation. When an animal, for example, a bird or a bat, falls into the lake, something happens that recalls the mummification process of the ancient Egyptians. Remember Natron? It was the salt the Egyptians used to mummify their pharaohs. And it shares the same name as this lake. The combination of extreme pH and very high salt concentration acts quickly. The caustic chemicals burn the bacteria that normally cause decomposition, stopping it dead. At the same time, sodium carbonate minerals impregnate the animal's tissues, hardening and calcifying them. The result is not a fossil in the traditional sense, but a natural statue. The body becomes coated in a layer of salt and minerals that keeps it in the exact pose in which it died, becoming a grotesque and perfect sculpture that can last for decades. Now, it's crucial to clarify a point that causes much confusion. The famous photographs of animals turned to stone that went viral, taken by photographer Nick Brandt, show creatures in eerie poses. However, Brandt admitted that he himself placed those already calcified bodies in artistic positions for his images. Animals do not petrify instantly upon touching the water, like in the mythology of Medusa. The process is slower. Most of the time, the lake acts as such a perfect mirror that it confuses birds, causing them to crash into its surface. Then, the waters do their work of preservation. This leads us to a fascinating and controversial debate. To what extent has the virality of these images, albeit artistic, distorted our perception of the lake? Are we looking at a terrible and fascinating natural phenomenon, or has it become a macabre spectacle, exploited by photography and morbid tourism? Is it ethical to visit such a place, disturbing a unique and fragile ecosystem, just to take a selfie with a statue of death? Because, And this is the most incredible part. This hell for most life is at the same time a paradise. A paradise for an incredibly adapted species, the lesser flamingo. These birds use the lake's saline islands as their most important breeding sanctuary in Africa. Why? Because predators do not approach these deadly waters. The flamingos can nest here with a security they wouldn't find anywhere else. Their scaly, tough legs are specially adapted to withstand the corrosive chemistry of the water. It's the ultimate irony. The lake that kills and mummifies is the guardian that allows the life of one of the planet's most beautiful birds. It is a brutal reminder that in nature, the concepts of beauty and horror are often intertwined in the most intimate way. Lake Natron is more than a macabre curiosity. It is a lesson in chemistry, evolution, and the delicate balances that govern our planet. It confronts us with deep questions about life, death, and the ethics of our curiosity. It is a reminder that Earth still holds secrets that surpass fiction. And now, dear viewers, the conversation passes to you. What did you find most shocking? The science behind this phenomenon, or the paradox of it being both a place of death and life? Do you think it's right to promote this place as a tourist attraction? Leave me your opinion in the comments. I find this debate fascinating. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this journey to the limits of reality. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next documentaries, and suggest in the comments what other mystery you would like us to explore together. Until next time.